Welcome back to episode 2 of how to create your very own sourdough bread recipe. Last time I made a recipe for you that used equal weights of flour and water, and that rose very fast. This recipe, I'm going to use 25% starter when comparing to flour, and that's going to rise a whole lot slower for me. We're going to start with 250 grams of starter because that's what I happen to have on hand. My starter is made up of equal weights of flour and water. It's a 100% hydration, meaning every time that I feed my starter, I use equal weights of flour and water. Our 250 grams of starter is equal to 125 grams of flour and 125 grams of water. And this is important when I go to calculate my total hydration. I'm going to use 25% starter in this recipe. So 250 multiplied by 4 equal to 1,000 grams of flour. I'm going to take that 1,000 grams. I'm going to add the 125 grams of flour that you would find in the starter, which means that I have a total flour weight of 1,125 grams. So I'm going to take that total flour weight. I'm going to multiply it by 0.7. This is going to give me 70% of that flour weight, and that is equal to 787.5. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to subtract the amount of water that I found in my starter, giving me a total of 662.5 for the amount of water that I'm adding to the recipe. Finally, we need to talk about salt. I tend to use 2% of the flour weight in salt. 2% of 1,000 is 20 grams. There we have it, our recipe.